Best iPad mounts.
That's a great question. It depends on what you're trying to do, what the end goal is. If you're redesigning your whole panel and you want like a flush mount, Guardian Avionics has a very, very good iPad mount, which you can use.
It's also North-Sea, so you can have a flush mount installation on a certified
airplane. Yeah, so you can always have a backup system. You can have an iPad there, and also the cool thing about those, it has a little fan in the back to help the iPads cool down, and they also you can buy from them the power supply to charge the iPad, so you can always keep it charged.
Mm-hmm.
Another one I would say, MyGoFly also makes a iPad mount for any iPad, and the great thing about this one is like it's very modular. So if you want to do a suction cup, or if you want to install it on the
window
yoke,
installation,
or on your knees, they have so many different options, and it's very, very universal. So you can pick which one you wanna install. So, and the great thing is also they have a cooling fan in the back, so you can always cool down your iPad, keep it cool.
Continuing on this subject of the fan, have you ever had an iPad overheating in the air?
Yes, I have. Well, the only time I had an iPad overheating that I could not use it is because after I landed at an other airport, I left it in the RV, it's a bubble canopy, I left it on the dash. So rule number one,
don't leave it in the dashboard.
Don't leave it in the dashboard. And when I went to fly back home, the iPad was overheated, and then it was really, really hot and here in Florida, and I could not use it until it cooled down. But if you're flying and you have experienced this before, there's some tips that you can follow in order to avoid an iPad overheating. First, always keep good airflow. Also, kill all the apps that you're not using. If you're running any other apps in the background that consume some battery, and then that overloads, I would say, the iPad. If you're flying and you have the iPad, the sun directly hitting the iPad, I would recommend also to get like anti-glare screen protector. That helps a lot. But if you have no other choice and you have the sun, I would recommend to unplug it, because if you're charging the iPad, that also like charging process heats up the battery, therefore also heats up the iPad.
That makes sense. Those are good tips.
Those are good tips that you can follow. Let's see any. Oh,
but is it common though?
It is not very common here in Florida.
Be flying and then no iPad.
It's not very common. If you have a bubble canopy, maybe you can experience this. But I fly the RV. I never had that happen to me. I did put not so much for the iPad.
Like a little shade.
Yeah, but mainly for us. We have a little shade that we use, and it was pretty cheap. It was probably like $250, and that helped a lot of my issues when it comes to.
That is not cheap to me, but but it is the best investment you've ever done for that airplane, I must say. Thank you very much.
Sure, you're very welcome. Now, I saw something there is a guy actually here in Sanford. He has a Rance aircraft, and there's some iPads that you can put like a cover on top. Like some iPads that have like a little cover. He cut the back of it, and he just puts the magnetic part. So when he's not flying and he has the airplane parked outside, he just put the cover right on top. So that helps when you're parked to keep the iPad cool.
Okay.
Yeah. So there you go. I thought it was a pretty cool idea. And I asked him, like, where did you get that from? He's like, no, that's just a regular iPad cover. I just cut the back of it and then just put the magnetic part of it in front of it. So
very nice.
That can help. If you know any more tips, let me know in the comments down below.